Like the 50-year-old coworker that you have at your entry-level job. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Like you'll get hired at a fucking Domino's and you'll see a guy that's 50 years old and he's still been working there since he started back in high school. And you're like, dude, why are you still here? You're like 50 years old now. Alright, bro, I fucking redone this video like 800 times. I'm fucking tired. So I don't care about a nice intro. Just listen up. This video, I want to talk to you about something that can make you more money if you let it. Do I have your attention? Alright, let's go. Smart work and hard work. Hard work is when you do fucking labor intensive shit. Smart work is cognitively intensive. Hard work is what gets you the money. Hard work is reps. Hard work is you putting your head down and just fucking grinding it out. But if all you ever do is hard work, then you'll never hit the fucking heights that you want to hit because you'll just be grinding at the wrong thing. Does that make sense? So if you want to make more money, you have to do smart work. Smart work is when you pivot, is when you change the money vehicle that you're in, to steal a phrase from Alex Hormozy. Smart work is when you change the money vehicle you're in. So like, just for instance, if you have a job at 17 years old and let's say you're working at like a McDonald's, which I did. When I used to work at the McDonald's, after I hit the certain goal that I wanted to hit, all I kept thinking was, I could keep working at this McDonald's for like 10 more fucking years and I will never hit the goals that I want to hit. Why? Because that's the wrong vehicle. I could work at this McDonald's for 10 more years and I would barely have $100,000 to my name. Think about that. So I realized if I needed to make more money, then I had to do smart work. I had to change the money vehicle that I'm in. And at the basic level, that's just like you getting a better job. But it gets fucking higher than that. Like climbing the corporate ladder or creating an ad that's, more, that drives more traffic to your website or your business or whatever the fuck. I'm trying to get this fucking video out. Fucking pay attention. Sit down and just listen. So, how do you know what season of your life you're in? Whether you should be working hard or working smart? I'll tell you how you know. I'll tell you exactly. You know by asking yourself this question. What is my goal and have I already accomplished it? If you got hired at some place and your fucking goal was to do, I don't know, to save up enough money to buy a car. If you already have that car, then you're wasting your time still working there because the money that you're gonna make is now diminished returns because you can now take that car and then apply to jobs that are further out but pay more. And that's fucking smart work. Yeah, this video's a throwaway for sure. I just want to get it out to you though. Hard work and smart work. You need to know what season of your life you're in because a lot of people don't really fucking do the smart work. All they do is work hard. They just never do the smart work, so they never really go anywhere. Like the fucking 50-year-old coworker you have at whatever job that you're in. Like the 50-year-old coworker that you have at your entry-level job. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Like you'll get hired at a fucking Domino's and you'll see a guy that's 50 years old and he's still been working there since he started back in high school. And you're like, dude, why are you still here? You're like 50 years old now. And that's the point. If you never do the smart work, all you end up doing is just working hard at the wrong shit. And that guy probably works hard. He probably works hard into shit to fucking put food on the table for his family. But he doesn't know that, hey, or maybe he knows, but he just doesn't do it. But if he fucking switched, if he took all his time and he switched and he did some smart work and he did some proper shit, the money and the money he would make would be 10 times what he's making there. But he just never takes the time to pivot. He just never takes the time to change the vehicle, the money vehicle that he's in. And so he just stays at that basic entry level. And that's what I don't want for you. So I need you to realize this. Hard work versus smart work. You can't just stay in hard work all the time. I'll use me as an example. Making this channel. Pumping out videos is hard work, but if all I ever do is pump out videos, I will never hit those heights that I want to hit. So sometimes I have to do smart work, and smart work, for instance, would be me getting a better camera, me learning how to write my scripts better, me getting an editor so I could edit better. And if all I ever do is smart work as well, so if I get a better camera and an editor and a better script, but I never put out videos, then nothing happens either. So you can't just work hard and you can't just work smart. There are seasons when you have to fucking prioritize one of them. So let's say I do get the editor and the camera and the whatever. Now that I have all this shit, it's now time for hard work. Pump out the videos. But if I pump out the videos and I have like 1,000 and I have like 100 videos out, and now my views are starting to plateau and I'm not going, my subscribers are kind of stuck and I'm not really gaining anymore, then I have to go back to the drawing board, figure out, okay, what can I do to make my videos better, to draw in a larger audience. So once I do that, once I figured that out, smart work, and then it's time to hard work again and just pump out new higher level videos over and over again. So that's how you keep going. So I switched out from the McDonald's. I got a new job. That's smart work. Now that I have a new job, I have to fucking put in the reps, the hours to get that money. And then once I have that money, I hit the goal that I want to hit. Then I leave that job and switch and do that, and you get the whole fucking point. And for me, the way I benefited off of smart work was from changing my job. Like I said, I was at the McDonald's and I had to scale back my hours. I told the McDonald's I was going on vacation for a month. I fucking lied. I didn't want to keep working there because every time I would come home, I wanted to I was tired, bro. I was tired. I didn't want to keep working there anymore. So what did I do? Instead of getting up and just quitting the McDonald's, which is kind of stupid if you don't have another job lined up, I told them I'm going on vacation for a month, and during that month I made it my mission to get hired. That's smart work. I made it my mission to get hired somewhere else. So I took a pay cut. I took a whole month, no money coming in. And everyone was telling me, yo, why would you take a whole month? A whole month, that's a lot, bro. Yeah. My mom is telling me, oh, you went and quit that McDonald's, and she's telling me all this shit. But I knew what I was doing. I got hired, before the month ends, and I took a gamble, but I fucking won. But anyways, smart work helped me because I left that McDonald's and now I have a better job that pays me more money. If I didn't leave that McDonald's, if I didn't take that month off the McDonald's, I probably still would be working there. Because yes, I could have applied to jobs while I was still working at McDonald's, but it's hard to do that shit when you come home from work and you're fucking tired and you just don't want to even think about jobs because you're already fucking beat up from a goddamn job. I would apply to jobs, but I would apply to jobs like I'd go on Indeed and then I'd press the blue apply button and then I would send in my Indeed resume, and that was what that was how I applied to jobs. Of course, I wasn't gonna get fucking hired. So, smart work. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. You can't keep working hard. Because if I just kept working hard and not working smart, I would still be there. I would still be fucking serving McChickens right now, hating my goddamn life. So that's why I have so much passion when I talk about this shit. Hard work, smart work. You have to pivot. Once you hit the goal, once I had the card that I needed, I had to leave the McDonald's and go somewhere else because staying there would have fucking drained my energy. I just didn't want to be there. And if you are somewhere where if you're in that same position where you just fucking hate where you are in life, well, I kind of still am in that position, to be real with you. But if you're also still in that position, then you have to do smart work. Smart work, hard work. You do the smart work, you figure out where you're supposed to be, and then you fucking hard work at that shit, and you pump it out, and you go all the way max. And then once you level it up, once you get all the way to the and to use like fucking video game logic for you nerds and shit out there, it's like in a video game when the character maxes out the level and now they have to upgrade their class. That shit. Smart work is upgrading your class, but the hard work is just maxing out your level. It's getting all the way up and then going from like a priest to like a high priest, or from like an archer to like a grand archer or some grandmaster or something. I don't fucking know. You get the fucking point. Smart work can save you if you let it, bro. It could really save you if you let it. Because that hard work shit, if all you ever do is hard work, man, you see these old guys, bro. You see these old guys. These guys are tired, man. They're beat. Never went anywhere in life. Got the fucking drunk belly. The what you call it? The beer belly. They don't like their lives. So just do the smart work, bro. Do the hard work. Do the smart work. Especially when you don't feel like it.